It's like cotton candy. Absolutely. We can just look at that for a while. Good morning. It's Thursday. Rise and shine, cookies. There she blows. Old Glory. Winds are picking up. I'm going to work. You see the trees are blowing a little bit. Blowing a lot worse. I don't know if I recorded anything this year, so I was going to show you all the little decorations that the ladies did from the coffee shop out here in their seating cornhole area. It's really cool. And yeah, we've been real lucky in North Carolina. So we're just getting the tailwinds of Zeta. I'm going to do a little Tuesday thing on Thursday. Work produce. And I'll be heading home. Alright, y'all have a good day. Bye-bye. I was out there this morning. I said good morning to a lady. She came in with Mr. Blue. Mr. Blue is one of my friends I've known for a long time. He survived lung cancer and chemo and all kinds of stuff. But he was talking to me, but apparently she was giving him a ride. And the evolution of the conversation is so interesting. We were talking about the sweet potatoes. The next thing she was telling me that she was raised on a sweet potato farm. And she was telling me that she didn't even want to see beans or corn or field peas or anything else because that her mother worked and she lived with her grandmother. Her grandmother raised her, and her grandmother constantly was on her tail. They're shelling beans. And she said that when they would snap beans or shell beans, if the beans were too big and you snapped them, you had to go back and shell them out, and you will do it again. And she was telling me all about them bringing big wash tubs out of the field and going through some oranges to reduce that we're not going to be able to sell. But anyways, she was telling me all about bringing not wash tubs, but wash tubs, like kettle tubs full of field peas in, and that you would be shelling them until your hands would bleed. And it's so funny how all you can do is just like say good morning to somebody, and next thing you know, you're going into this in-depth conversation about how they grew up. So nice lady, very nice. I didn't ask for her name. It's very interesting. That hot wind moved up. A little bit of a dust storm going on over there. Ooh, she's blowing and she's hot. And never felt hot wind before, but stopped back real quick for a second. And the only time I ever experienced hot wind before was in me, where you wanted your car sandblasted. That was the perfect place to get it. She was rough down at Hatteras. But yeah, it's not too bad. I think she's on her way up to Virginia now. So the birds are still flying in the sky, so I don't think we got anything to worry about. Bye-bye. The other conversation that I was privy to wasn't my conversation. I was just standing here. Eric made coffee this morning. He didn't know I was coming in. He looked right at me. He said, I made you coffee, which he just bold-faced lied. But our meat department guys, they got to talking. And it started out with, it's so interesting that this all goes on. It started out with, who's drinking coffee back here? Big G knows the only person who drinks coffee is me, and I went back. And the rest of them just drink coffee when they're at home, and then they're done for the day. Big G used to drink coffee black every morning. First thing he used to do when he came into work, like 4 o'clock, is make coffee. He quit drinking coffee. Now he only drinks Coca-Cola. So, he was asked if he was drinking the coffee, and it turned out that it was our head meat cutter who never drinks coffee. So that got turned into a big conversation about how they like their coffee, and our head meat cutter's like, yeah, I just like my cream with a touch of coffee in it, and then they got going on about coffee and how they used to drink it. Well, next thing you know, this conversation turns into their dads carrying coffee in their thermoses to work, and where their dads work, and how the coffee would stay hot all day in the thermos. And I'm telling you, and I'm just standing here listening. It's like it's turning into this great big storytelling fest where next thing you know, they're going way back in time, and I'm talking way back. Very interesting. Anyways, that's my ramble for the day. Y'all have a good one. Bye-bye.